Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back. Oh shit, I gotta edit the title. Am I gonna be able to edit the title? This is Mangg's variety stream, not Hang with Mangg. We are playing Skyrim. I assume like the notification that went out to everyone and said Hang with Mangg. Damn it. It definitely did. Fuck. Oh well. No, we are not. We're playing Skyrim. We're playing Skyrim. Which I haven't played in a fat minute. Actually, I can always tell the last time I played Skyrim whenever I go on Nexus mods and I look at like the usual mods to download and I see, oh, you last downloaded this in March. Oh, okay. That's when I played Skyrim last. So, what we're doing here today is not vanilla Skyrim. God forbid. But no, we are playing a mod pack, I guess you could call it, called Living Skyrim. So these mod packs, in the olden times, mod packs were very forbidden. It was a very, no one, like, you could find mod packs for a game like Skyrim, but only on, like, torrent sites, or, you know, like, specifically, like, pirate places. Because mod developers really hated them. Because it removed all, like, individual identity from mod creators. Where it's just, I don't know who the fuck made this mod. I just click download, and then I get them all, and you get none of the credit. Wabbajack, I don't know if it really solves that problem, truth be told, because the mod pack that we're going to be using involves hundreds upon hundreds of mods. Like, literally, I want to say close to 1,000 altogether. The official count in Mod Organizer is 863, but a bunch of those are merged patches, so it's a pretty high number. I don't know who created most of them. Literally all I did was click a download button. And yet somehow Wabbajack is okay, and it continues to, like, expand, and people like it. So I don't know. I don't really know the difference. I guess part of the difference is Wabbajack downloads from Nexus mods. Like, it downloads from each of the things. It's not, like, hosted on a torrent site or something like that. I guess that's the main difference. But anyways, I highly recommend Wabbajack if you're just interested in hands-off, I just want modded Skyrim or modded Fallout 4 or whatever, and I just want to push a button and play something cool and awesome and fresh. There's a whole bunch of mod packs, mod sets that you can grab. I debated between trying out a few for this stream. I debated between doing like a really hard mod set based around like Requiem, where we were going to struggle our fucking ass off, but it could be interesting. Or I thought about trying something called Elder Souls, which is basically an attempt to make Skyrim more like Dark Souls. Which did look pretty cool. It did seem pretty interesting. And I might give that a try in the future. But we went with Living Skyrim, which, according to the little blurb here, says it's a full-featured overhaul of Skyrim with the intent to breathe life into the often empty areas of the world. NPCs, quests, new world spaces, and interactive content are the focus of the mod list. All of this on top of a beautiful graphics package intended for higher-end PCs. Higher-end is right, because a lot of the time I'm not even getting, like... Well, in ultra-wide I was not getting 60 FPS most of the time, but in 16:9 I think we're gonna do okay. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit in this mod pack. So they even like the section of the README that goes over like the important mods, even that's pretty lengthy. But basically, everything is designed mostly to just add more stuff into Skyrim. More quests, more areas, more NPCs, more enemies, more wildlife, more weapons, more armor, more everything. More magic, more perks, a lot of stuff. That's encompasses most of the important stuff you need to know. Other stuff, Master of Disguise. So if you dress like a bandit, you'll be treated like a bandit by other NPCs. If you dress like a soldier in a specific faction, you'll be treated like a soldier of that faction. A lot of this stuff we'll get into as we go. Various combat overhauls, monster overhauls, a lot of stuff with like character creation that we'll get into very quickly. Stuff with the economy. I mean, basically it says like you'll never find the same item at the same price between two different vendors. Like that will like never happen because there's so many factors that go into the prices of different objects and what each merchant has to offer based on the supply of the region, based on like the status of the civil war, you know, based on your speech skill, based on you know, like what's abundant in the region, how far from civilization it is, all sorts of stuff. There is a needs mod called Vitality Mode, tracks hunger, thirst, and fatigue, but it's not like grueling. It's not that intense. It's just sort of like almost more like a bonus, like an incentive to keep up your hunger, thirst, and fatigue. Some leveling stuff, but yeah, I guess let's just sort of get into it. So I've already taken the liberty of setting up most of the mod configuration and having a master save here that we can work off of. Okay, so we are using alternate start here. So we'll be able to talk to the statue of Mara and decide how we want to start. Typically, I do surprise me, but with difficulty mods involved, you can basically be completely fucked. Like if you start in like Black Reach. I don't remember which one of these that is, but I during my couple tests, I did surprise me, and I started in Black Reach, and I was basically completely fucked. There was a Dwarven Centurion, like, right outside the door, and I was, yeah. I guess, you're not completely fucked. You could probably get out with enough effort. But, first things first, we need to set up our attributes. So with this, you get a number of attribute points to distribute among a number of different attributes. Strength, endurance, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, blah, blah, blah. And well, I guess we'll just see. So you get a number of points based on this difficulty level you want to choose. I think we're going to be playing on expert. But for the points, we're just going to go with adept. Just because I don't know. 18 seems more flexible. So there you go. There's a whole bunch of attributes. Strength, fortitude, endurance, intelligence, wisdom, perception, agility, dexterity, charisma, and luck. Each of these attributes corresponds to 3 different traits. So strength is melee damage, power attack cost, and unarmed damage bonuses. Perception or agility is stamina, your melee speed, and your movement speed. Charisma is your bribe cost, intimidate chance multiplier, persuade multiplier. So really, right off the bat, right now, we need to decide what kind of character am I going to play. Because this is not a mod set where you can be a jack of all trades. It's not going to work. It's just not. You really need to be pretty hyper-focused on just a few things. So I need to sort of decide at the moment what my build is going to be. If I were a popular streamer, this is where I would take suggestions from the audience, but I know I'm not, so I just have to think of it. I, of course, want magic to be involved. If we're just doing like a general test of things, we want magic to be involved. I feel like if I do anything with archery, it's just sort of a slippery slope, isn't it? It always is. And if I did a random Skyrim stream here and I ended up doing archery, it's just, I don't know. That's what people expect me to do. I'm thinking, kind of like alteration. Dual wield with alteration, maybe. Or, yeah, it could work. Okay. So, especially with the mods involved, and I know a number of them, I think that could work. So let's go with alteration magic mixed with dual wielding melee weapons. So we'll want melee damage to be pretty solid then. That'll be the bulk of our damage. So let's get that up to 14. Fortitude is at 6. I can change my race. So this isn't set in stone. And actually your gender matters as well. But we definitely want more health. Let's get that up to that at the very least. 10. I don't think we're... So intelligence changes like your spell, how much magicka you have. Wisdom determines your magic regeneration. But with alteration, we won't actually need that much regeneration. I'm going to put a point there just to level things out. But then I think let's bring that up to 14. And then let's put a couple points into perception. My dexterity is extremely low. Let's put a couple points there to round things out. All right. So we've got the most points in strength and intelligence right now. Sort of a battle mage build. Let's change our race. Right now we are a female Breton. But let's look things over here. So ideally we want to probably Redguard. They have 9 points in one-handed. They get a little boost to alteration. I don't think any other race gets alteration and one-handed. No. So Redguard sort of fills out our build pretty nicely. Then choosing male and female. Males, I can't remember which is which. I think males level skills faster, whereas females level character level faster. I think it's a minor difference, as it probably should be. So we'll stick with female because, I mean, it's Skyrim. Come on. There we go. Let's go with that. Taco bitch. Done. Okay. That's well and good. Then we'll go with reflect. So reflect allows us to pick basically one skill that we're really good at. One skill that we get plus 10 with to start. Now we already have one-handed starting at 9 based on us being a Redguard. So I'm more inclined to start with alteration having plus 10. I think one-handed's pretty easy to level up just by smacking things. That selection will, or that mod will become more relevant as we continue to play, as we'll start picking a class and stuff. Okay. That's all the starting stuff handled. So now we're gonna activate the statue of Mara.
And choose where your new life shall begin.
So, arriving on board a ship lets you pick...
Which city did you sail to?
Just lets you start in one of these cities. Solitude, Dawnstar, Windhelm, Ravenrod, one of the port cities. Oh,
My child.
I think I can change.
New life shall begin, you traveler.
You can own property in one of the holds.
Which property do you own?
So that's... Okay.
Approach my child. Property
I might not be able to switch. I don't know.
Approach my child wherever it may be.
You can start as a member of one of the guilds, or at a random, a certain inn around Skyrim, in one of the armies. You can choose to just escape this cell, which there's a locked door over there. So it dumps you out in the wilderness somewhere. I don't remember exactly. I think near Riften, I want to say. An outlaw in the wilds, a vigilant of Stendar, camping in the woods, shipwrecked off the coast. Member of the Alakir, because we picked Redguard, we get that option. I don't think I've ever done that, but let's go with the most boring one, camping in the woods.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Specifically because it starts us very close to Helgen. And then we sleep in the bed, and away we go. All right. So, right away we get hit with our religion. So, since we are Redguard, we get to pick one of the Redguard deities. So, Leki, the goddess of swordsmanship. Power attacks ignore a percentage of an opponent's armor. Bring the Civil War to a conclusion, make and improve weapons, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that would be pretty solid. Morwa, goddess of food and fertility. Heal yourself and others through prayer. Okay. Eat as much food as you want. Yeah. Satakal, god of everything who creates and eats new worlds. Improves the blessings of other deities. Well, that doesn't really help at the start. Tall Papa, chief deity. Weapon enchantments use less charge. Those skilled in enchanting are most deserving. Or the Hunding. Weaken the armor of your opponents by staggering them. Slay your foes in open combat, especially those stronger than you. Those skilled in one-handed are most deserving in my favor. Let's do the Hunding, because he's got the best name. Alright, so we start with 21% favor with the Hunding. And we could pray. So right now, we're getting like 45 FPS. Not exactly mind-blowing. So if I wanted to pray, I'm just going to equip this prayer. And then you kneel down and you pray. And then your favor goes up. You should try and pray every day. And you should also try and find shrines to your deity so you can worship there for even more favor. Okay, before we get into actually playing, there's a couple other things I need to set up that... Whoops. Hold on. Now I've lost where I need to be. There we go. Okay. There's a couple things with the MCM configuration that you can only really configure after you've left the prison. So the first one is I equip. We need to start this. There we go. I'll explain I equip in a second. We need to hold on. This is why it's a stream, not a let's play. Okay, that's fine. Enable widget fade out. In Genesis, need to activate this. Set that number. Set that number. Set that, set that. Set that. Set that. Okay, and then we need to start Hunterborn. This lets us hunt animals and carve them up for flesh and other body parts. And I think we are set then. So, saved. Alrighty, so, the world is our oyster. I guess I'll just take all this shit. The world is our oyster, and how XP works here is using the experience mod. You don't get XP for leveling up your skills. That's not how it works. Instead, you only get XP when you complete a quest, or I think discover new areas or something like that. You don't get XP for killing things or anything like that. So mostly it's like completing quests or completing dungeons and stuff like that. So it encourages you to just keep doing things rather than just like spamming spells over and over. The other thing here is we have a mod called Natural Attribute Growth and Development, or I think it's called something like that. So your attributes, magicka, health, and stamina, increase the more that you utilize them. So the more magic you use, the more magicka you build up. The more stamina you use through different stamina activities, blah, blah, blah. So because of that, these three, when you level up, this doesn't do anything. But they couldn't find a way to get rid of the actual prompt. So you can see my stats didn't change. Whoops. Hold on. So since you complete a whole bunch of like mod quests right at the start, we're already level 4, which I'd rather not be, but there's nothing much we could do about that. It lets us have a few perks to toss around. So this is using Ordinator, which is a perk overhaul. So I really like Ordinator. I could see how some people don't, but it just adds like a lot of fun abilities to all these different perks, to all these different perk sets. Whenever you cast a spell with one hand, reduces the armor of nearby enemies within 10 feet by 150 points for 4 seconds. there you go. I mean, it's just sort of whenever you cast a spell with one hand, you deal 20% more attack damage for 4 seconds. But we're going to start with Alteration Mastery. Cast Alteration spells for 35% less magicka, and they last a bit longer. That doesn't matter for us, as you'll see, but I digress. So we got Alteration. Let's grab the one-handed, 25% more damage. And then we need to decide on a third thing to go down. Do we want to go light armor? Do we want to go heavy armor? Or should I focus on something unrelated to armor? Alchemy could be very interesting. I could craft, like, grenades and shit. That could be pretty cool. But yeah, I should probably pick an armor. Let's go with heavy. I mean, some beastly heavy armor with some crazy alteration buffs, dual wielding. We could become quite the monster. Let me just make sure my difficulty is... Alright, we are an expert, good. Alright, we're gonna get moving pretty soon, but hold on. Alright, so we start with light armor here. We have a hunting bow and 30 steel arrows, so we currently don't even have a light or a one-handed weapon. What about magic? Nothing. Okay. So all I have then is my bow and arrow. But let's head towards Helgen, which is probably gonna be to the north? No, to the southeast. There it is. Okay. So, yeah, it can be pretty wild the first time you do, like, alternate start. To not have to deal with the fucking carriage ride and all that. But you skip all that. And you can just go back to Helgen to sort of finish things up. Alright, so I equip is in the lower left of the screen. Slightly cut off by my head. Nice. Fox pill. I could field dress, but I don't think I have a knife. And I'm pretty sure you need a knife. That quiver's massive. Oh, there we go. So I equip lets you... It basically sort of works like a Dark Souls-esque equipment manager, where you can just cycle through things that you have equipped, and it'll bring them out. So right now I don't really have much to show off. But by pressing a button, I can switch my bow to unarmed, and then it'll switch to unarmed. And then I can press the button to bring out my bow again, and it'll bring out my bow and automatically equip my most powerful ammunition. Another button would change my current shout, and the bottom button changes like my consumable. So different potions or food, what have you. And then I could consume it from right here as well. So it's like a huge convenience thing. Very cool. I like it quite a bit, even though it is a bit of a hassle to sort of manage your queue of what you have equipped. But, yeah, still. Alright, Helgen. The body turns to ash as you touch it, but somehow a leather journal survived the attack. Alright, we picked up a nice leather journal. Hard to believe I filled up that whole journal already. I never realized how much Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So this basically tells you what happens in the prologue normally that you skipped over. Because you did not come in, you did not sneak into Skyrim and get caught. So now we can investigate Helgen. Or investigate the cave mentioned in the journal, or warn the residents of Riverwood about the dragon attack. Let's poke around, because I want to find a good weapon. 2 weapons, actually. Alright, there's been some trouble here. Oh yeah, there's nudity, of course. Like, cause it's hard to find a mod set without it. Skyrim modders love dicks. They just adore them. They adore them. So, deal with it. All right. Well, we found an iron war axe, so we can slap that into our right-handed Q. Equip the boots. Now, if we equip this Stormcloak cuirass, it identifies us as a member of the Stormcloak army to any NPCs. So, yeah, you are now disguised as a member of the Stormcloaks. So that has some ramifications. Members of that faction will consider your friend. Their enemies will become your enemies, though. And while you're wearing faction armor, you have a chance to be discovered by members of that faction. There you go. So now I can just press a button and swap to my war axe. Let's keep exploring. Oh, we know about that. I mean, we can harvest all sorts of dead animals. We can take this stuff. We don't want to get too overloaded. Our carry capacity is 161. But if we fill it up to max or close to max, I think, eventually our carrying capacity will continue to go up. That's good. I know, we're like this entire huge mega mod set. And I'm fucking around in Helgen. But alright, here we go. We have heavy armor. And now we will be an Imperial, just like I always wanted. So now, Imperial Sword, we can put in our left-handed Q. And I can press that button. And there you go, we're dual wielding. I don't think I've ever actually dual wielded in this game. Take those rock warbler eggs. And the basket. We don't need to load up on that much food. Like I said, the needs mod is not that intensive. Anybody down here? Nope. Nope. Just a bunch of dead people. Just the way I like it. Alright, so you see there it says museum item acquired. That's because we have Legacy of the Dragonborn installed. So Legacy of the Dragonborn is basically a museum which you can add items to. And basically lets you like collect everything in the game and put it all in one place in the museum. So there's a handy little icon there that tells you if it's something that you have yet to add to the museum. And mostly we'll just be using that for like books. Nothing in there. Why would I unlock it? Shut up. I mean, it's certainly the best looking mod set you can grab, but it is very intensive. Not for the faint of computers. Look at that massive spider. My God. My God. Yeah, I think there's a mod involved that specifically makes spiders, like, more horrific looking. I probably should have removed that. Oh, there we go. Leveling up our one-handed. Everything here is dead. But we get to pick up the remains. Cloaks are usually, like, good things to pick up for money. A Taurus? I like cloaks. I collect cloaks. Just going through this place, just only taking the cloaks off of dead people. You sick fuck. That's what I like. Ooh, a staff of summoning. No, I'm carrying too much. I'll die before I drop a cloak. Oh, it's this fucking Taurus. It's a big two-handed sword. I didn't know that. Drop it. How was I supposed to know what a Taurus is? Okay. Now, to get out of here, we, gosh. I must not have played vanilla Skyrim in a long time. Alright, I think that maybe that's it. I'm pretty sure in vanilla Skyrim you end up on the other side of that. So this might be it. Alright, well, let's bounce out of here then. Use up our stamina a bit so we can keep leveling that up. Slow regeneration. We will make our way towards Riverwood, where hopefully we can buy an alteration spell or two. And then we'll probably try and hit up Ember Shard, I guess. We're not ready for Bleak Falls Barrow. We might not even be ready for Ember Shard. But you live and learn, don't you? And also we can stop and pick up Guardian Stone on the way, which have been buffed. They've been buffed quite a bit to the point of you really want to grab a Guardian Stone quickly, but then as you level up, they decrease in potency, so they're not as good. So it's just sort of a little help to get you started. Let's save again. Get in the habit of saving. What have you got for sale? Yes. Yes. Okay. And you'll buy my goat cheese, huh? Yes. Some things she will not even pay me for, but she'll take. If I give it to her, she'll take them. My rock warbler eggs. She will not give me money for them, though. I could hire her to accompany me, which is pretty interesting. But I don't think I will. And I don't think I'll kill her either. Because I'm not a cold-blooded murderer. "3:55 p.m. Strolling around Skyrim, having the time of my life. Who's over here? Howdy.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Why does it look like he's been crying?
Take a look.
I guess it's probably a scar, but... This strange brew is giving strange ideas for things to brew. Also, it gets people really drunk. Okay, what does that mean? No, I don't think I'll buy anything. I could hire him to accompany me, which is pretty cool. Actually, how much does it cost? How much does it cost for this guy and his old dog?
How much?
How much? I can offer you 75 gold.
Okay, you talked me into it.
There we go. We've got a companion, a hunter. It'll cost me 200 per week to retain him. Well, he'll probably die before the day's over, so I'm not too worried. I think the FPS will probably go up once it stops raining. Oh, fuck! Hunter, deal with it! Who am I killing? You're right, probably not the Falkreath guard. Alright, I participated. Bandit Berserker. Dang. Knight Sword. What the fuck were these people doing? Baltimore Dagger. Interesting. Okay, we did pick up some bags. Some belt bags. Look at all this. I always felt these were like sort of overpowered a little bit. I guess maybe not that much. Maybe they've been toned down. But we just increased our carrying capacity by like 60. Alright, we picked up the Knight Sword. Alright, it's not any better. The Staff of Thunder. Pretty cool. Let's put that on our right-hand queue. You never know. And there's just a fucking elk, a golden elk. What if I zap his ass? I'm like Gandalf. Oh, there's some bandits up there. Let's roast them. This is gonna be good. Get roasted. Oh my god. Ah! Get fucked. Ow! Who hit me? Ah! Gotcha. Is that it? She's twitching over there. I think that's it. Why is this guy dead? Who looted his corpse already? Where did his head go? What the fuck? Oh, he's a vampire? What is happening? You can't have a modded Skyrim playthrough of Skyrim without saying what is happening multiple times. Yes. Okay. Well then. He was a headless, naked vampire. Make of that what you will. Didn't I kill someone else? Maybe? Maybe it was that. I don't know. I know I killed this person. Throwing knife. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you can throw throwing knives. It's pretty cool. Alright. Anyways. It's still fucking raining. Whoa. Some hunter you are. I'm paying your ass? Okay, well. What, it's taking on a bear? Oh, that's a baby bear. That's a baby and mama bear. I'm sure the hunter will gleefully take them out. I don't think I want to kill a mama and baby bear. I wanted the guardian stones. I don't remember where they are. More this direction. Odd not having me explain something to you. Well, go back to the start of the stream. I explained many things. But my life is more than explanations. There are the guardian stones. And the rain is clearing up. The FPS goes up. It's all good. Alright, so we got the Mage Stone, Thief Stone, Warrior Stone. I think they just affect stamina, health, and magicka. So, let's go with health. It's generally a useful one to have. Alright, so Ember Shard's on our right here, but let's make our way to Riverwood first. Hold on, can we, got the bow. Sprinted through the water. It's caught in the current. What is it doing? That's a tough shot, man.
Is someone there?
Nice.
Kill you.
Oh, there's bandit warriors. Thanks, Hunter. Oh, fuck. Okay, shit ass. No, not this. Shit. No, I did want the axe. Hold on, I'm terrible at micromanaging. Thank you. Hold on, Hunter, I'm coming. The Hunter died, as I predicted. Okay, the guy flaming me in the face, that's not working for me, bro. Okay, really, that's not working.
Can't wait to count.
There we go. Jesus.
It's nothing.
There we go. Yeah, so if this were... Oh, shit. Don't scare me like that, man. He didn't die. Maybe he can't die. If this were Requiem, we would have been dead like 18 times over. But we'll save that for some other time. All right. Yeah, I like the UI too. I mean, you can get mods that more extensively modify things. I mean, you can get it to look exactly like the Dark Souls UI or like the Witcher UI. This is just the one that came with the mod pack, and I didn't want to mess with it anymore. But the minimal look is usually pretty good.
Come on, come on!
Dude, this Hunter's balls to the wall.
Pay for that?
Alrighty.
Victory or Sonnengar! Victory's yours!
AI is a little, it's a little wonky. What are you doing in the water, man?
Victory or Sonnengar!
Yeah, you already said that. Okay, that wolf bit me in the ass and then was done. We'll leave it at that. Alrighty. Head into Riverwood.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
There's no dragons in Skyrim.
Black as the mountain and black as night.
Alright, let's talk to...
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Dragon attacked Helgen and it destroyed it.
Dragons? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier.
Yeah.
I saw it. Didn't... A dragon? The Jarl needs to know. We need to get word to Jarl Bob. Cross the... When you
Yeah,
get
I know about Whiterun.
just keep going up. The finest weapons and armor.
Okay. Ancient Nordic malls. Well, let's sell some shit. Don't need any of this. We'll keep the bow just in case. Don't really need any of this light armor. It's fine. I don't think the Nordic malls are... Oh, the Nordic malls are better, but they're really expensive. My speech skill is not up to snuff. There are other factors involved, like I mentioned, but... What mod or mods? This is the Living Skyrim set off of Wabbajack. It includes upwards of 863 mods. The exact total is not known to me, but at least that amount.
All right, then.
So he could upgrade my shit, but how much would it cost? What if I want those two things upgraded? Okay. Yeah. Upgrade this. Yeah. I don't really know what he's charging me for this. There, it's done. What did he charge me? He didn't charge me anything. He just took him like, I don't know. He didn't charge me anything. Did it out of the kindness of his heart? No, he didn't. He didn't do anything yet.
Hello, friend.
And I'd like to pick up my items. Are they ready yet?
This isn't a good time.
They're not ready yet. Fuck, now I have to wait. Alright, well, it's getting late anyways. It's 6:54. So, let's finish doing our shopping.
Well, one of us has to do
See if we can buy some spells from Lucan.
No adventures? Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but a bit of this and a bit of that.
What do we need to sell? Actually, the Staff of Summoning would probably be pretty powerful. Sell the Staff of Thunder. Sell our cloak selection. Sell that. The Frenzy Poison could be good on an arrow. So let's hold on to that. Yeah. Okay. You got any spells for me, man? What is it? Oak Flesh. Alright. Improves our armor rating by 46 points. Reduces magicka by 40 points. So yeah. The
I better get back to cleaning the store.
I think it's Sustained Magic is the name of the mod, but that lets you any sort of buff spell that you can cast, it lasts forever. There's no duration on it, but while you have it active, it reduces your maximum magicka by a certain amount. Very nice system. Completely does away with having to constantly recast bullshit. Very nice. I've used it before. We also have the spell learning mod, I think it is, where right, I fucked up. I fucked up. I took notes from the book, and then I'm supposed to use the notes to learn the spell, but I instead clicked on the book. So now I have these notes that are useless. But anyways, that's how you can actually... That's how you're supposed to learn spells. And I fucked up. Alright, so... Oak Flesh, then. We can... I don't think we need to put it in our queue. Because once we cast it, we should just always have it unless we die. Which we probably will. Right, I don't have my weapons. So let's... Hey, Ren. And it happens to be of Skyrim. let's head over to the Ye Old Tavern.
Yes?
And get us a room for the night.
Are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Now, we do have the needs mod. But I don't know where it shows our statuses. If I tried to kill Mare Chicken. You know, honestly, with how many fucking mods there are now, I probably could kill Mare Chicken at this point. If I wasn't so concerned about the game just breaking apart and crashing and uninstalling randomly, I probably would consider it. But for now, we'll put a pin on it. Okay, here's where it shows my shit. Because I do want to show the widget.
Yep, ale's going bad.
Okay. I don't mind that being there. So we can eat some food. Now,
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
if you're in like a tavern or something here, there's a mod that lets you just look at a piece of food and order it. So let me see here. So if I click E here, I lose 15 bucks, but I get bread, horker loaf, and a jug of milk and a long taffy treat. That's a meal. And then I think, oh, does it automatically eats already? Good. So we ate. Then if you go over to a bed, you should be able to just rent. Oh no, this one's rented out. We need to go to an open bed. No. Rent bed. And then you just automatically spend the money and you can just sleep right away. Very handy. Let's just sleep for 12 hours. I mean, that's how long I sleep in real life. So. And there's always a surly looking man in my doorway whenever I wake up. Look at this. This place is bustling. Jesus. Yeah, so this is mainly why the mod set is referred to as Living Skyrim. They really just wanted to pump the entire game filled with stuff so that it feels like a living world. And that's why with a 2080 Ti and top of the line CPU, you get 45 FPS. It's a mod set built for future hardware. 3090.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did you give me? Oh, this is probably a note about my weapons. Greetings, Taco Bitch. You've finished your commission. You can pick up your order anytime you deem opportune. Well, I deem it opportune right now. Get your old ass out of bed, Alvor. I'll come into your house and pick it up. I don't care. Customer's always right.
Good to see you.
Damn it, Alvor. Where's my shit?
All right then.
Where's my shit? Get your ass out to that forge. Hand me my stuff. They apparently locked their home with me inside of it. Where's he going? Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Hold on.
Glad you're here.
No. Are you ready?
Good to see you.
Come on. Have to sacrifice a child to get a 3090. Yeah, I mean, I was considering ordering one, or trying to, but it didn't seem worth it. Like, for gaming at least, which is mostly what I do.
Of course.
I mean, I'd probably rather get a 3080, but even that's not that much better than a 2080 Ti. Fuck! That was $592! God damn! Okay. Now I have no money. So... Wait a minute, he took every gold I had? So... Basically, I asked him how much it was, and he said, how much you got. That was the answer. Fuck. Alright, well, shit. Let me see, is that automatically added? Yeah, okay. Alright, we have no money, but we've got a fine war axe. Let's head to Ember Shard. Based on what I gleaned from the mod description and different mod descriptions, there's probably going to be a lot of enemies in this mine. And it's not going to really resemble the vanilla Ember Shard mine. So this will be interesting. Fuck! Bro. Yeah, rolled into her face. That hurt, though. She's only a novice ice mage. I'll take your cloak, though. I like to collect cloaks. Oh, the Imperials of the Reach have gained new recruits and promoted a new leader. Yeah, there's a whole faction system involved, and factions can go to war with each other, and you can find random battles between different factions, and you can help out. It's crazy, man. Skyrim's nuts at this point. Going from a 1060 to a 3070, my God. Like going from a Model T to a Ferrari. No, it's probably not that crazy, but that is a nice upgrade. I guess that's the downside of having a top-of-the-line computer. It's like I have to wait 10 years to have like a really meaningful upgrade. That's a first world problem, though. All right, so yeah, you can already tell Ember Shard's different if you're familiar with it. Normally, there's a wall here, and it just goes this way. All right, let's summon a Frost Atronak. Oh my God! All right, I don't want to walk into the tripwire. Fuck her up! Fuck her up! What? No, no! Oh, he's fine. He don't give a shit. Oh my God! Oh no! Dude, this summoning stick is overpowered as fuck. Look how much shit they have. Look at his frozen peanut. Well, don't look at it. Shield your eyes, children. My God. Are they supposed to have this much loot? I thought the scarcity mod was involved. Seems like way more than they should have. And like, yeah, this Frost Atronak is pretty good for not requiring much magic charge. Yeah, so this mine is sprawling, of course. Another iron war axe. But I think we can find better stuff than that. Oh, okay, so
Hello? Who's there?
it's just me. I do want a mine, but...
What was that?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Over here!
Ah!
Scratch!
Damn, dude. This game is easy mode.
Someone there?
I mean, I am playing on expert, but I guess I could ramp it up even further. I think if I was doing like an actual playthrough, like a let's play, if you will, I probably would put it on the highest. But since we're just screwing around, Frost Andronak doing God knows what. Apparently True Nords never back down, so that's good to know. Sure, why not flip the switch? Let's get nuts.
Bridge doing that. I thought we had a guard posted outside. We did. Right, please.
Frozen corpses. There you go, have one of those. I mean, probably if it wasn't for this thing, it would be a little bit trickier.
I'll carve you into pieces!
Nice. Kinzan Zik Zakri. I don't know what that is. Steel sword, I know what that is. Oh, now I'm overburdened. There's just a bunch of random names for swords. That's not random, though. And an ancient Nordic hammer the third. Okay. Well, oh, that's a two-handed weapon. Okay. Alright, so now we've got this thing. We gotta dump something. Dump this. This. Did I unequip? I did unequip bags. Or I sold bags. Don't unequip bags. Let's mine. Oh, I'm in combat. Dude, you don't want none of this, man. Ah! Oh my god! Heal, heal. Roll. Frost Atronak, save me. Where did he go? I'm just saying how easy it was. Fuck. Got him. He's like the fucking leader. It wasn't, but it was like the leader. Alright, good job. Evening Star. There's a lot of sounds going on somewhere. Am I all up to date with Final Fantasy XIV story? Not quite. I did finish Shadowbringers. And then I started the 5.1 stuff, but then when I got to the first dungeon, I found out I didn't have enough high enough eye level. And then so I had to pause so I could go like build up my eye level, which ended up taking like 5 minutes because you can just go to the auction or the market board and buy really good stuff. But then I got caught up just like leveling up my dancer and my paladin. So I haven't gotten back to the story, but soon. I mean, I'm so far ahead of, like, the uploads that it's funny, but... Alright, this guy is apparently locked in here, and I have to free him so I can kill him. As you do. He's got really cool-looking armor. Okay, they all have cool-looking armor. Here's a Frost Atronach. Or Atronach, I don't remember. Hey, the guys, there's a giant frost monster. Look, he's killed all your buddies. Don't you want to kill the monster? Fuck. Wow, they are tough cookies. Alright, this guy wants to tango. Shit. Ah. He's got a lot of health. I have no stamina. They're killing the Frost Atronach. Why are they killing the Frost Atronach? Please stop putting fire in my face. Please, with the fire in the face. Get him, buddy. Yeah, do your big slam Thor attack. Come on. Nice. Enough? You yield? Fuck you. Dwarven armor. I feel like I should take the dwarven armor. Oh shit. No. I'll hide behind this post. Alright, now you're dead. You're very dead. Okay. Steel war mace. Okay, I'll just be crippled for a while, I guess, because there's too many good things. Looking forward to seeing my reaction to certain things. Like the Hamilton references? Is that what you're referring to? Because there's a fuck ton of them. Probably got the most reaction out of me. I've not prayed in a while. That is true. I have not prayed in a while. Thank you, Skyrim. Let's equip the dwarven armor, because that's gotta be... It's solid. Ancient Nord warrior gauntlets. Not any better. Not any better. Okay. I spent all my money getting this, and this is better that I picked up here. No, maybe we should head back. I don't have... I don't know, do I have any beverages? I've got ale. Let's drink some ale. That's gotta help. I mean, that should help you carry more. Come on. Alright, nice long road back. This will be excruciating. It's like half my time with modded Skyrim is just spent very slowly heading back to town. Pick up all this shit. I'm already weighed the fuck down. Apparently that's all Koji Fox. Apparently he's responsible for all like the crazy pun names and stuff. And in general, the American or the Western version of Final Fantasy XIV is in general like more humorous because of him compared to the Japanese. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is what the Let's Play would be. This is it. Unless you can fast travel. No. Not while traveling. Not while carrying so many things. Of course. The only time I really care to fast travel. Well, we get to enjoy the gorgeous scenery, don't we? Swear to God, Wolf, if you touch me, there'll be hell to pay. Whatever happened to that hunter that I paid? He fucked off, didn't he? Okay, do I have some potion that could help? Well, not since I picked up all that extra shit. No, nothing. Okay. Well, you just gotta grin and bear it. I will say, though, the major test of this stream was to see if it crashed at all. Because, quite frankly, this is an absurd amount of mods. I mean, over 850 mods involved. To have it be stable for even this long is miraculous. And I'm going to save, just in case. Because I said that if I did the whole stream and it didn't crash, I would highly consider doing a full playthrough of very heavily modded Skyrim. So, I'm surprised. Now, the only issue with doing a full playthrough of this is that it seems a little chuggy. Not, I mean, well, we're getting 40 FPS. I guess. What more do you need to say? That's not ideal. I'm not exactly sure why the FPS is that low. Since it seemed like other people with worse hardware were getting like 60, 50 FPS. Could be the ENB I'm using. I guess I did go for a high-end ENB, so I might futz around with that to get a more performance-friendly one. But I don't know if I would go with this for a full playthrough, because I think this mod set is more about just the wealth of things that you can do. So you can spend, 200 hours on one playthrough and just never run out of cool stuff to do. Whereas like a full playthrough thing might benefit more from like really difficult stuff, where I'm just trying to do, I don't know, it's hard to say. Trying to do the main quest with like Requiem is very time consuming as well, I'm sure. So I don't know if there's anything I could do with a full playthrough, but maybe a series. So I guess that's more up to viewers if they'd rather watch like an ultra hard difficulty playthrough, or more of just like a fun, easier but wild sort of playthrough like this. neither one with really of like completing the main story as a goal. I guess you could do it with this one. It would be more likely with this one. All right, Alvor, I've got like an asshole full of shit here to dump off on you.
Take a look.
You're loaded with gold. I'm loaded with stuff. Let's make it happen. This and this. That's good there. Ooh, that's 133 buckaroos on that. 106. We're making bank now. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I guess I could pick up my other weapon from him, but that would be all my money. Fuck this guy. Scrooge McDuck here, ripping me off.
Keep safe.
Fully encumbered playthrough. Well, that you might be more interested in watching, like, Lobos Jr. It's not really my thing.
The Riverwood Trade. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All right. Sell some more cloaks, some pouches, some pouches. Those sell for 161. My God. My God. All right.
Damn thieves. As if things weren't bad enough.
Let's eat something. No, not mead. Venison chop. There we go. Let's head back to Ember Shard. If I can fast travel. Requiem disables fast traveling entirely, which is honestly a little obnoxious. Is it that interesting for me to run back to Ember Shard? No. The mods make dragons less of a joke. Hell yes. Dragons are fucking vicious with mods like diverse dragons and deadly dragons. Yeah, they'll fuck you. You don't encounter your first one till like you're level 20. And even then, you better have your shit together. And that's on this mod. Like, Requiem, I don't think I've ever killed a dragon. No, I never, because the farthest I got on like a Requiem playthrough was with illusion magic, where I made every other enemy just fight each other. And so then I got to a dragon fight, and it was like, that's the one enemy. There's no other enemies. So I was fucked. I had nothing, I had nothing else to do damage. So I couldn't hurt it, and it just destroyed my butt. So that was good. I would have to think about that if I was going to do a proper playthrough. All right, we found a fate card. 13 cards of the same type. And then when you get a full set of 13, you get some cool shit. Well, other than the fate cards, not a whole lot to talk about there. Let's save again as we enter this I guess I could mine. Do a little Minecraft. Have Gwent now? No, not quite. Although I wouldn't be shocked if Elder Scrolls 6 had some sort of card game implemented. Oh, here's a Morrowind plate. That's not immersion breaking or anything. Ah, god damn it. Deal with that shit. Fuck. That went like right over his head. Ah! Okay, you deal with that. I'm gonna get this bitch on the bridge. I'm coming. Roll! That's right. That's right, stupid ass. Cleared. It's technically cleared, but there's still enemies because the game doesn't know better. My alteration, it continues growing just because I exist. Heavy armor grows because I exist. You'll show me what a real orc can do. Whoa, this is the bandit chief. No, roll backwards. Fuck. My block increased. Why? Roll. No. Get him, buddy.
I fought worse than you.
Fuck. Get him, buddy. I don't know where he is. Get him, buddy.
You puny weak.
I'm just trying to get back to my potion. There we go. Why are you stuck?
I fought worse than you.
Have you fought worse than me? Like, worse in what way? There you go. Fuck him up. Oh, fuck him up. Oh, fuck him up. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes.
You puny weakling.
I'm puny and weak. You're getting destroyed, dude. Oh my god. Gotcha, bitch. I don't know why I'm so proud. I just had this thing from this random staff I found destroy him through no effort of my own. But I did survive. And that's not always easy. Alright, well, now we're heavy again. It's just too many good things. Can't I put it on this Frost Atronach? I suppose. Get out of this naked kneeling man. Alrighty. Well, we cleared the mine, so that's good. It's pretty nice they gave us those few levels at the start, because you'll notice we have not gained a level since. Oh, god damn it. This carrying capacity bullshit. Alright, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it twice. Drop a few ore here. Why do I feel like... Why did I drop 6... Oh, I see. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, yeah, our smithing increased to 5. That means that we know that weapons involve metal in some way. That's our level of knowledge. I think let's peace out of here. God, come on. Come on. Let's see if we can't find some other quests to do. Or some... Like, playing with Requiem and trying to clear out Ember Shard Mine would take me, like, an hour and a half. Very tricky. I mean, it's fun to just try and solve this difficulty puzzle of exactly what to do and trial and error over and over. And I guess it would be kind of cool to see if you'd ever get, like, really powerful. But yeah, this is definitely not a difficulty mod.
Glad you're here. The finest weapons and armor.
Yeah, you're holding my sword hostage, you asshole. Let's try and let's do some smelting. Now that we know that metal is involved in the smelting process, I can make iron ingots. There you go, I got some iron ingots. See if we can make a dagger, make a grenade shell. And most of this stuff is odd. Throwing knife sounds kind of cool. Let's make some throwing knives.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Grenade shell. Sounds cool. Okay, so let's see. Throwing knife. Yeah, that's the problem with... I can't, like... It counts as ammunition. So is it a... Oh, it's a shout? How does this... No, how does this work? Oh, it's really weird. There you go. Throwing knife. Yeah. That's how you throw a throwing knife. If you've only seen it in movies, you wouldn't understand. That's not how you really throw a throwing knife. That's how you do it. You just sort of push with your hand. Alright, anyways. Why am I carrying so much fucking shit? How does this add up to 158? I guess because each potion weighs half a pound, which I suppose maybe that's realistic, but I mean, you got I got 11 potions right here. That's 5 pounds. All right. Let's see here. We're not ready for Bleak Falls Barrow. We got to be at least like 10. So let's just head towards Whiterun. I think if you've only ever seen Vanilla Skyrim, how Whiterun looks in this mod will be pretty cool. Or you'll hate it. I mean, there are people that don't like to play modded Skyrim at all. They want nothing to do with it. It's vanilla Skyrim or bust. I mean, that's just insane to me to think that a game, any game, to think that any game on the planet cannot be improved. Like, how? That's insane. Any game can be improved. Any and all law-abiding residents of Skyrim to purchase the recently renovated Riverfall Cottage for the price of 15,000 gold coins. Well, I mean, that's a pretty nice place. It's not just like a log cabin in the woods. This is, I mean, you got like a fishing thing here or something. You've got a shed, this nice like 2-story home, this watchtower. I wouldn't mind owning that place. Hey, no for pain. Yeah, back in the day. And I mean, I liked Vanilla Skyrim when it came out in 2011. But to play that and say, this is perfect, it cannot be improved upon. That's crazy. Who's this? Who's this bitch?
Yes?
All
Until
right,
next time.
I can put a knife in her head. How about that?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Faismir, you won't leave here alive.
This does like 4 damage. Ow!
Death awaits you.
Low stamina throws for half damage, so even less damage. Realism. This, whatever mod is responsible for this, realism does not play a factor. She is riddled with knives. Whoa, that's not an option.
The white.
I assume she... Oh, there she died. That's a second Mary McChicken reference. I guess that must have been the best part of that 65-part Let's Play. That's probably true. Alright, well, I killed her. I sure killed her. Did that give me a bounty? Where does he see bounty? Crime? No, apparently not. Good. Yeah, it was part 2. I mean, I remember people really liking it. There were a lot of comments about that. That was back when a lot of people thought I sounded like Owen Wilson. Even at the time was, I think, pretty off the mark. Not a crime if you don't get caught. Wise words, my friend. I mean, obviously that's what I figure, but, you know, this game has some sometimes funny notions about crime. Such as Mary McChicken. What streaming platform was that? Well, most of it was on GameAnyone.com. I tried uploading a few parts to YouTube, which is why my YouTube has as many subscribers as it does. This channel, I mean. And then I think there was a short moment where I tried streaming it on like Justin TV, but they shut it down within like 30 minutes. And then after Game Anyone shut it down because Bethesda came knocking, I started uploading it just like on a file hosting server and then sharing it on like a private forum. And at that point, it was really only like the diehard people that were really sticking around to watch the new episodes. Thank you, Gregory. Appreciate hearing stuff like that. It's just because I still remember doing my Let's Play of
That's all you got?
I think it was the first DLC for Skyrim. Not Dragonborn. Fuck was the other one called? Whatever the first Skyrim DLC is, I'm blanking on. I remember doing my playthrough of that and talking about SCP years and years back. When it was such a niche thing. Who could have thought? Game Anyone still exists. It does still exist. I check on it. I check in on it from time to time. And it bums me out because there's a few videos I uploaded to Game Anyone that I didn't upload to YouTube. And it seems like they back in the day, they allowed you to upload standalone videos that weren't weren't attached to a game and weren't part of like a series. They were just called standalone videos. So I used that feature a number of times. But it seems all those standalone videos have been wiped. I can't view any of them. I can't like download any of them. They're gone. So some of the videos I uploaded have been lost to the ether. Including, I think I made a montage back in the day. One of the montages I made of just like gameplay moments, I think is lost forever.
Who's there?
He's dead. You're next.
Somebody get down here.
Shut the fuck up, old man. Look, your buddy blasted you in the ass. Oh, God, I'm getting blasted in the ass. I'm dead. Yep. And I was just saying, like, oh, yeah, this is a pretty easy mod set. We're just sort of slashing our way through stuff. Then that happened. Dragon's Dogma. My God. I really should play it again. I don't remember anything about it. And I know I did a playthrough, and I'm pretty sure I beat the game. And I don't remember a thing about it. Except the final boss, it was a dragon. I remember that. Here, you can snipe this giant. Facha! Nice. I contributed. Critical strike. Oh my God. All right, that worked. Waste a bunch of arrows. It's all good.
You handle yourself well. You an order of war, and we show up to solve problems if the... Not for me to... The old man's... If you go to him, good luck.
Capcom said they're working on Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, I guess Dragon's Dogma 2 could be good. I don't remember what I really disliked about that game specifically. Just don't remember it that much. If you haven't played Dark Arisen expansion, it'd be worth some time. That's true. I have not played that. So here is the Whiterun Plains or whatever they're called, but with a bunch of mods. Shit. Should have done a sneak attack. I should have been like a sneaky archer. That's probably pretty good, right? That's probably pretty powerful. Being able to sneak and damage enemies from range? Oh, it died. That's because arrows apply a bleeding effect. Okay. They removed the crazy J-Rock opening theme, but they made fast travel easier. That's sort of a pro-con there, isn't it? Field dress. I will sheath. Let's carve up this deer. Okay, and then you can skin the pelt, harvest ingredients, butcher the meat, or dispose of the corpse. So you skin the pelt. We started the skinning quest. Now, like, 30 billion hours have passed. My God, it, like, hurts my eyes. Yep. I mean, it's just like... you know... Obviously, I don't think on Earth the sky has ever looked like this at any point in time. But, you know, fuck it. It's Skyrim. Make it look like that. It's cool. Alright, well, we spent all the evening skinning that pelt. Also, I think if a planet was ever that close, or the moon or whatever, I mean, would the world... How would the... How is this even work? I don't know. Let's head to Whiterun then, because nighttime is scary time. Tad overkill? What? You think this is overkill? Like, I feel like if this was the night sky, wouldn't this entire area just be lit up? Like it was noon? This is brighter than the fucking sun. Anyways. No, it's really dark, though. It's very dark. I mean, how is this thing so bright? What is lighting this? I mean, the sun is reflecting light off this, but... Even on our planet with a full moon, like, you can see pretty well. With this thing, this is the sun. We have two suns right now. One is just stretched across the entire sky. But I'm tripping over cabbage. Yeah. Still haven't been able to pre-order a PS5. That bums me out. Because Demon Souls looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Although they are apparently putting in new items into the game that were not there originally. But in order to get them, you have to pre-order like the deluxe edition.
Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Which seems questionable. I mean, this is stuff that is brand new to the game that the only way I can get is if I pre-order it. And then if not, it'll be gone forever. It kind of makes me feel like I have to pre-order it even though I don't have a PS5.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't.
We must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers. I still think I could be some random voice actor in a game like this. They wouldn't even have to pay me. It's just so I could like make a video and be like, hey, here I am. All right, this is ridiculous. This is way too many people. I mean, in a normal village, you could have this many people, but in a game like Skyrim where the AI is not up to snuff, this is just absurd. They're all just bumping into one another.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
See the ads mid-boss fight to earn an Estus.
Come on in. Let
I mean,
anything or take a seat by the fire and I'll send
I mean, in some boss fights, I probably would view an ad in the middle of it just to get an Estus.
You lost?
All right. A lot of people hanging out here, but let's... What are you doing in my room?
Comes back here. I'll have to talk with both.
You're using my room as a fuck shack. 10 hours.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Lost its soul's feel from the trailer.
What can I do for you? Lead the way.
All the gold in Hammerfell isn't worth cleaning up another pool of vomit.
Lost its soul's feel from a trailer.
Some wine, please.
What? What? Because it doesn't look like shit? Is that why?
It's work you're looking for.
Is that what they're referring to?
Hilda's the one to talk to.
Or... I don't know what they're referring to. I mean, ENB is sort of... ENB used to be my go-to guy for everything related to Souls. He was the first YouTuber I started watching when I started playing Dark Souls and Demon Souls. But over the years, he just sort of fell off the planet. I mean, I know he had some personal shit with his wife. You know, he had like a Japanese wife that he had a kid with, but then she turned out to be crazy or something like that. And it was like... And then I think there was like a miscarriage involved or something. Like he didn't want to play Bloodborne because it was too personal or... I don't know. I'm not ragging on the dude or anything. I just don't know what the hell he's talking about. He worked on the guides. Yeah. That's true. I remember him being burnt out from... was that 3? Maybe that was 3 he worked on that he didn't really want to play when it came out or something like that. High quality looking wenches. Yeah, I was sort of like dumbstruck by one of them. I think that's like a special companion mod though. I don't know where she went. She was supposed to be following me. Oh well. Alright, so we have a bunch of missives from the missives mod. These are just like minor little quests that you can do. Every day there's different stuff you can do. Collecting raw rabbit legs, delivering stuff, gathering ore, hunting things. Let's... I guess we got 2 here in Riverwood we can just deliver. Ulfberth Warbear. Mostly just streams now. There she is. Yeah, that's when I stopped watching, when he stopped doing YouTube and just went to streaming. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch. I don't watch streams.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
I mean, who the hell would watch someone stream? No, but he used to. Yeah, he used to make like video guides.
Definitely come to the
I think he used to put out videos telling you where to find every ring in Dark Souls and stuff, and it was, yeah, he just sort of, you know, that's how it goes. It's tough. It's tough to keep up
good doing business.
quality content like that you work on, not just record and upload it. It's tough to keep that up for years on end. I mean, I've been doing exploring series for a few years now, and if I wasn't getting paid for it, I probably would have stopped. So, or I wouldn't do it nearly as frequently. So it's tough to keep things up. We need to collect it from Ash. Who is Ash? Okay, I guess she's outside. Lore vids were better than Vadi. Vadi's problem, I mean, Vadi's pro is that he has a very good voice. I mean, it's indisputable, really. His con, though, I think, is he tends to focus too much on a narrative and not enough on actually, like, being informative. And whenever I finish a Vadi video, I'm like, wow, that was really nice. That was really well put together. That was good. And then, like, an hour later, I don't remember what the fuck it was about. You know, it was just like, okay, it was nice. It was pleasant. But I don't know really if I've learned that much about the lore of the games because of his videos compared to just, like, reading a wiki page real quick. I don't know. I guess maybe it's tough. But that's the thing with my videos I always try to focus on, is being informative so that people try and retain some knowledge. But with Souls, it's a little tricky because it's all very vague. That's why I'm worried about eventually covering it, and I know I will. It'll win the polls eventually. I don't like to speculate in exploring videos, and that seems to be a lot of what it is. So here's Sophia. She's very naked because she got drunk and passed out here in the barn. This is okay for YouTube, right? This is allowed, like, just right here, this view. There's nothing wrong with this. Everything's sort of covered. You'd see this in a film, a non-pornographic film. Oh, I guess, no, not all covered. Anyways, we gotta head to Riverwood. And I guess we just fast travel. I mean, Vadi doesn't upload that often. And I'm sure it's his full-time job. It's not bad to show until someone starts to masturbate. I mean, well, people do that about anything. Can't control that. People, I mean, I could just show this dog. If I show it to enough people, I mean, somebody, I can't be held accountable. The longer you stare at it, the less okay it becomes.
Get me mad?
That's probably true.
Not a little, a lot.
Alright, we gotta deliver shit. Who am I delivering to? Somebody in here.
Well, hello.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Somebody in the basement. Who the fuck's in the basement? What? I'm not even... I can't even get in there. What the fuck? What? Who's down there? I mean, I know you go there as part of like the main story. Is there a console command to unlock any door? I don't know if that breaks the game, but hold on. Oh, there is. It's just called unlock. That's pretty simple. I'm breaking the game. I gotta deliver this shit.
Huh?
I have a letter for you.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I don't think she's part of the main story, is she? I don't know what she's doing down here. Anyways.
I wonder what
Oh, apparently you can just take all this.
For a meal or a drink.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
That's true. Luckily, this is not my real playthrough. We're just fucking around for a little bit. Oh, that would actually be stealing. Okay, well, we don't steal. Okay, but then there was the other guy. Lucan. Lucan. I started learning Japanese like 2 days ago. So I have begun the ascension to true weeboo. I mean, that's a necessary step, I think. Beginning to learn Japanese. That's your average weeboo does not do that. It's tricky, man. That is I think trying to learn any language that has a different alphabet than your native tongue, that's where it gets tricky. I mean, I doubt it's the hardest language to learn. But a lot of symbols to memorize. And then you got to memorize the words that those symbols correspond to. And then you got to learn grammar. I find it fascinating. I mean, that's why I started and I got into learning French and German, just because it was like, it's fascinating to see how other languages work. I don't know how far I'll get with it. But
Yes? Take care now.
there is more of an interest in learning Japanese compared to, say, French.
The name's Yormir, and I'm at...
There aren't that many, like, French games or television shows that I want to watch that aren't in English. Whereas, you know, the Japanese, they've got all their... They've got their secret private collection
Did I see you talking
that
to
no one else is allowed to know about.
But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Keep walking, stranger.
Use that knowledge to fan translate an anime or video game. Well, there are a lot of Japanese SCPs. It would be cool to be able to read and like make videos on those without requiring someone else to translate. That would be like the ultimate. Well, I guess the ultimate end goal is to go to Japan and pick up a Japanese wife. That would be the ultimate goal. But one step at a time. Okay, I don't know where this guy is. He doesn't seem to exist on this planet. Lewis. Who the fuck is Lewis? It's like some random guy in this village named Lewis. He's not in here, or... I don't know. If he's like some random added NPC, would they really... Would they mark?
I reckon I've killed more men than there are minutes in
Welcome. Let me
Whoa, whoa! No one said lolly Japanese girl. No, I didn't say that.
Feindal thinks he can.
No one's talking about that.
She's.
I probably didn't need to break into the downstairs.
You're that visitor been poking around.
We
And
got
presumably, you don't really even need to know Japanese. As long as you're like American or British or something, you'll be fine. But I don't know. Like I said, it's just something interesting. You can study some flashcards. I don't know who Lewis is.
Fine. What?
So yeah, the cats are getting hungry. Let's finish off with something cool. Let's head up to Bleak Falls Barrow way before I'm ready to do it.
Need something? How much?
Let's hire some
Nah, I don't think so.
hire some random fools to join me so they can go die.
Nah, I don't think so.
What? We can't renegotiate? I had one chance, and if I didn't give him a number he liked, that's the end of it?
Well, hello.
All right, we'll hire some merchant.
How much?
150. Go fuck yourself. All right, you gotta come with me. Come on.
How much?
150.
How can I argue with that?
How can you argue with that? You drunkard.
Yes?
No, drunkard doesn't want to come with.
Not now.
Oh,
How much?
Alvor's wife?
Nah.
No, did I fuck up now?
Nah, I don't think so.
It's ridiculous. How am I expected to know? Feindal?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
No, he's part of a quest. He won't come with me. Oh, God. All right, we got a couple women escorting us.
Good morning. How much?
All right, $200.
For that price?
Yeah, for that price, she'll do whatever you want. All right, good. We got 3 chicks. Let's go lead them to their deaths. Okay. Got ourselves a bow. What more do you need? Is there a limit on companions? Presumably. I don't know. Does it say that in the... I thought it was... Oh, the follower framework. Does it tell you if there's a limit? Slots? 10? 10. Yeah, 10 is the limit, which seems absurd, but I don't know, man. If I was playing one of those hard mode difficulty mods, 10 would be good. I would like that number. Just a bunch of fucking cannon fodder to put in front of you. Alright, so keeping in mind we're like 6 levels beneath where we need to be. Let's give this to the old college try. This guy chases after a deer with a hammer. Alright. Him I was not worried about. We're not at the Bleak Falls Barrow yet.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, she's getting a little out of control. Old fire hands over there. Hey. Shit. I'm never gonna land a shot.
There you are.
We do have the Staff of Summoning, though. That will help quite a bit. Alright, let's not... nope. No. There we go.
I'm disappointed.
Already dead. Yeah, companions might throw the balance question askew. Shit, she's burning everything in sight. Alright. You have shit on your face? What the fuck is that? She had shit on her face. How am I supposed to react to that? Alright, well that wasn't very notable, but let's continue on. We have been playing for 2 hours and 17 minutes. We've been going in and out of buildings, doing quests, dungeons, spell casting. No crashes. So, I'm pretty impressed. That Wabbajack, dude, it's a miracle. It's a freaking miracle. I mean, if you've never, like, extensively modded Skyrim, you really don't know how long it takes to configure and download and set up 863 different mods. It's like a full-time job. Okay, I expected there to be more things out front. Here we go. Critical strike. Oh, I leveled up. There's a cat trying to kill me. Dead. Let's level up. That doesn't matter. Alright, one-handed, I guess? Unless there's some really cool alteration thing. Dual casting empowers it, increasing effectiveness and cost. Or mage armor. 100% stronger if not wearing armor. That doesn't really help us. No, I guess what we'd really want is Spellblade. But even then, we don't have that many alteration spells. We only have the one. So mage armor in a different playthrough could be pretty good if I didn't go into... I didn't even think that this existed. I should have looked at that. But yeah, ignoring the armor perks and just going for stone flesh and stuff, that could be pretty interesting in the future. But yeah, let's just go one-handed. Up that frame rate and you'll have a good playthrough. Yeah. That definitely... Well, what's funny is on my OBS, it looks fine. So I'm pretty sure it's just sort of an upload rate thing, which wouldn't be affected by recording. Try this mod pack in VR. Skyrim VR is very cool. Honestly, one of my best experiences with VR was playing Skyrim modded and taking out like a badass, like, it was some sort of like ice dragon or something like that on top of this mountain, and it was just so cool.
Have you ever been to Darkwater Crossing?
Because I set up like a fan blowing on me, and so like being up in the mountains and having a fan blow on you and stuff, it was like, it was just very immersive. It was very cool. But I'm also a lazy son of a bitch, so standing for 3 hours is a little rough. Here you go.
There you are.
Roasted. Alright, I'm probably not even going to make it through this place, because it's been expanded quite a bit. It's going to be a lot larger. And that's not right, is it? Nope, that is not correct at all. That's a little scary, to be honest. Interesting. Well, we haven't crashed, but this is definitely wrong. Interesting. Part of the problem is I've never played with this Bleak Falls Barrel mod before, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Not like this, though. This is an expert level lock. That's no good. That's very creepy, isn't it? Oh, God. I think I'd lean towards doing more of a difficulty mod set if I was going to do like an actual playthrough of it. I feel like this, even with all the craziness and the additional content and the cool features and mechanics, it's still Skyrim. I mean, we're still cleaving through a lot of stuff. Whereas a difficulty thing like Requiem, it's almost like a different game. I just got healed for a lot. I mean, look at all this loot. We pick up so much loot. I think it's this this Bleak Falls Barrow revamped mod. Something is borked with it.
Someone there?
So I'm just sticking to the path that I am aware of. Okay, I really could just let her handle everything. Jesus. Did I die or did I get knocked out? Can't tell because it takes a while if you die. I think I might have. Yeah, I died. I died. All right. Well, not how it was supposed to go, but. There's a mod set on Wabbajack for Enderall that it keeps the basic Enderall experience, but it adds a lot of things to it. So that's probably what I would go with whenever I do get around to playing that. But yeah, that's Living Skyrim. If you're curious on checking that out, like I said, you do need a pretty high-end computer for it to run with any decent frame rate. But check out Wabbajack if you're interested at all in modding Skyrim. It's very, very easy to use and set up. The overall stability of this stream has definitely encouraged me to actually do a playthrough with very heavily modded Skyrim at some point in the future. Maybe after I do Star Wars Squadrons, I'm not sure. But it will probably be not this mod set. It'll either be like the Elder Souls one, since that's up my alley with this channel especially, or not Ultimate Skyrim because it looks like dog shit, but something like Ultimate Skyrim. All right. This is definitely the best looking mod set. There's no doubt about that. It really does look pretty good. Probably not on the stream, but... Alrighty. Cats are hungry. I gotta go feed them, so it's a good time to stop. Thank you all for joining, for chatting. I appreciate it. I love y'all. Hope you have a great week. Great start of October. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg's Variety Stream. See you fine folks next week.